Hi everyone, here's just a quick example of the readings that I do for clients from my website 10ones.com. They're $30 and they come with this specific kind of reading where it identifies a problem that you might be facing, and in this case it would be with the human pleasures of life, maybe kind of getting caught up in fights or the ego, sex, alcohol, drugs, that kind of thing. So the first card identifies the issue, and then we provide clients with 3 different channels on how they can kind of wriggle out of that issue. And typically I allow clients to pick which one kind of resonates with them. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star, and all providing different solutions to kind of like the crux of the problem being getting dragged into the humanly kind of mess of life and becoming too human. So with the 4 of Pentacles, that's about financial freedom, having the stability to kind of exit this kind of life. This would indicate that potentially this kind of life is necessary for money in some cases. So building up a stable set of income streams to navigate the need for this kind of lifestyle. The Wheel of Fortune, which is just the general outlook that you can kind of go into multiple different directions. The Wheel of Fortune is like a portal into multiple other realities. And it teaches patience as well. So waiting it out until the perfect kind of door opens for you. The Wheel of Fortune guarantees that it will eventually. And then the Star, which is kind of an interesting juxtaposition because the Devil is so deep and the Star is so high. So it's looking at the exact opposite of what you're doing and trying to kind of like live and believe a life that is in direct opposition to your own. So essentially I allow my clients to kind of like see which one resonates with them. And then so say if they wanted to take the first route, we build more cards onto that. So, you know, it's one thing to say, you know, make more money to get out of this lifestyle. But the High Priestess would tell us that they need to, you know, kind of tap into their intuition, their dreams, potentially something that they were thinking about a long time ago that they can't let go of. Turning something that you love into an income stream, something that's like buried in your subconscious into an income stream. And the 8 of Wands is about indecision. So kind of like, yeah, not dancing around different things that you want to do and choosing one. So yeah, we go from there, and then we establish a really strong kind of sense of how they can move forward from the crux of their problem. And that's just an example of a reading that I do. I hope you guys learned something from it. I'm going to be posting a lot more of these, so like and subscribe. And book a reading from 10ones.com if you wanted to go over maybe an issue in your life and how we can kind of navigate it using the cards.